What's up, Guncle fam, and welcome back to another episode of Your Favorite Guncle Podcast. It's your favorite Guncle and your favorite host with your favorite husband, my husband, Mr. B.
That's me.
Welcome back. How
Thank
do
you very much, JJ. Feeling good. Looking forward to conversating with you today.
We have really juicy topics. We're going to be covering a narcissistic partner, cheating in a relationship, and rediscovering self-worth. Are you ready for this?
Lots of stuff. Let's
but before we get into any of that, do you know what time it is?
I have an idea, but let me know. Tell me.
Here at Your Favorite Guncle Podcast, it's always happy hour. So make sure you grab whatever you're drinking on, whether it's coffee or a cocktail. Your favorite Guncle, he's drinking a cocktail.
Oh, always a drink here.
Yeah, but you know.
There's always something in my hand.
But if you want to drink water, that's your business. And don't let nobody tell you differently. Okay, so let's get into it. We're drinking a tequila strawberry lemonade. So make sure you get into that, okay?
Cheers.
Cheers. All right, let's get into the listener's question. Are you ready for it? Mm-hmm. A listener wrote in. They said, "Hey, Guncle, my partner is a narcissist and a serial cheater. We have kids together. How do I walk away? I've been with my partner for a decade. Sex has become boring. He watches a lot of porn, but he doesn't want to reenact the things that he watches with me. And the crazy thing is, I really want to spice things up and explore the sexual side by having a threesome. But I feel like with how things are, it can make the situation worse with how often he cheats. What should I do?" That's a lot. So let's just break it down. Hold on, friend. First thing is, he's a narcissist. I don't think
on that list.
Yeah, like
number one, they mentioned.
I don't know. Like, I don't think I could be in a relationship with a narcissist. I need you to be able to actually hold yourself accountable and not always talk around. How do you feel?
Frankly, 30J, it's embarrassed to say on camera, but what does narcissist mean?
Okay, you know we love a good definition. No, hold on. Listen, I should have had that prepared for you, okay? Because I'm normally good at defining things. What is a narcissist? Because I don't want to lie to you.
My idea is someone who's selfish. I don't know.
A narcissist is a person who has excessive interest in or admiration of themselves. Okay. So it's like somebody that is
selfish, but on to the ultimate degree.
Yeah, everything is
about them.
Yes. All they see is themselves.
Man, am I right?
So I'm for me, I need my partner to be self-aware. I don't need a partner that is going to be so involved in themselves and everything goes back to how can this best benefits me. If I can't trust you to have my best interests, you only have your own best interests in heart. I think that's something that I will have to say. I have to walk away, especially when it pertains to my kids. Because for me, if I'm having kids with you, I need your focus to be on what's the best interest of the kids and making our family work, so that way everybody can win.
I think narcissism, right, of obsessive compulsion of me or whatever.
Yes.
Me. If you're in the relationship and that me becomes a we, I don't see a problem with that. But if in here if it's very much noticeable, in any way that this person, my husband in this case, decision is only positively affecting him and negatively affecting me, then we have a fucking problem. And then, yeah. Excuse me. But yeah, so what I'm saying is, if that me of narcissism becomes we after marriage, as it should, then we're good. We're solid. I know when you're thinking of yourself, you're thinking of us, and we're going up. But if that's not the case, then yeah, there's a problem.
Yeah, well, then you go into, in this situation, it is a problem because he's cheating. Yeah. He's only thinking of himself.
Exactly.
So, and then on top of that, my thing is,
we were talking subject one, but subject two, he's cheating.
Yes, but what I'm saying is, so we are talking subject one, and subject one is he's a narcissist.
Yeah.
But I'm he's a cheater narcissist. So in no way, shape, or form is there a me. And what you were saying, if it's a we, it's okay.
So but in this case,
it's a me. and it's not a week. So
that's true.
So it's not okay.
I'm just saying there's subject one, but combining 1 and 2.
Then it moves on to the cheating aspect. When you become a serial cheater, and this becomes something that you do, I think that I think it becomes to the point of like, if I'm your partner, either I'm going to accept that you are a serial cheater and I'm not going to like keep on pressing you on it, as long as you're being safe and not bringing home no ghetto twin. If you don't know what a ghetto twin is, it's when you have 2 baby mamas and you have 2 babies in the same year, but they're not, it's ghetto twins because they're twins because they may be a month or 2 apart, but you got two different baby mamas. So that's what ghetto twins is. If you try to bring home some ghetto twins, to me, it's a problem. But if you're going to be a serial cheater and I'm going to stay, at least be good. Don't be up here letting these bitches come back to me or whatever. These chicks come back to me, these dudes, whoever you're dealing with. Don't let anybody come back to me, because if you're going to be cheating and you're going to be doing that, at least you can do is to be respectful and let them know, like, you're not going nowhere. Don't be coming to my girl like that. Don't be coming to my guy like that, because that's my girl. Like, that's home. I'm not going nowhere. Let them hoes know, so that way they don't approach me. Because once they start approaching me and once they start becoming a problem, then we definitely got a problem. Because it's like, you're cheating and doing all this, and now you're really playing in my face. At least be good. Don't be like, I feel like, is that toxic?
I mean, ultimately what you're saying is you're
I'm saying if you're going to stay, like if you're going to deal with it, at least, like, if I'm going to deal with you cheating, I don't want to know about it. Don't play in my face. Be respectful. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, just be respectful about cheating. Like, if you're going to do it, I'm not saying do it, because. Well, go ahead.
I mean, it's hard to disagree with that, but also yes, don't do it.
I'm saying don't do it, but I'm saying she's saying that he's a serial cheater. He's saying that this is something that he does, and she already caught him. Obviously, I don't know if she's going to leave or not, but it feels like
I'm saying ultimately is like, just have that conversation. Whatever part where you're like, oh, this is what I'm thinking. Let me talk with my partner and see where they're at, because they might be as much of a freak as me. Oh my God, I married someone that's a freak like me. It blows my mind. Like, that's crazy that's an option. You know what? Like, I'm just saying.
See, but that's bringing us into topic number 3, because I feel like, did he ever give her a chance to explore that with their partner? But I do think that when you start getting into those dicey territories where you start like exploring those sexual desires and those sexual needs, it takes a certain. You have to be vulnerable with your partner. You really have to communicate. Like, if you don't have that communication during that process of you communicating with your partner, I am not sexually. It's an uncomfortable conversation to have with your partner. I don't think anybody is just signing up to have this conversation, but I think those conversations are important.
I think before we dive too deep into topic 3, what you're saying is like, no one signed up for this conversation. In fact, you did once you married me. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, anything that you're feeling or thinking, you could have that conversation with me, because we're married. But anyway, back to topic 2.
No, but okay, wait. And elaborating on that, but can the person have that conversation with their partner if that is that partner allowing the safe space to have? That is a scary topic to have for anybody. I'm like, it takes a certain bravery to sit your partner down and tell your partner where you're lacking, especially when it comes to sex or anything sexual. Mm-hmm. That is a spicy topic for anybody to deal with. It's an uncomfortable. People don't talk about it enough with your partner. It, like, talking about it out loud is hard for anybody. So it takes a certain amount of courage. And so I'm like, even though, yes, you want to be able to talk to your partner, building up that courage too, some people really don't know how to. So that's when I said you don't sign up to have these conversations. It's like you never want to have these conversations with your partner, because you want everything to flow and you want to think, but there's some things that even with your partner, it's like, I don't want to unveil too much, because then it's like, where's the surprise? Where's the mystery? If because you don't want to be a turn off, which is but talking about your feelings shouldn't be a turn off. But that's why communication is key.
I have a really good rebuttal for this, but I want to go back to subject 2. So let's put a pin on this of no one signed up for this conversation. Terrifying. Straight up terrifying to talk to your partner about this. But back to subject 2, they are a serial cheater. So you know this. This is not a question to you.
They said they
know this.
They said that in the question.
And now that this is ultimately a decision on your part. You know your relationship better than anyone else. The good, the bad, the ugly, the everything in between. So if I tell you,
but sorry not to cut you off. But also remember, they have a kid with this person. They have kids. Kids are kids. They have children involved in this situation. So it's not just up like, oh, I can leave because this person is your baby daddy or your partner, whoever he is to you. He is a part of your kid's life, so you just can't up and leave. It's not so simple as that.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
I would. It's not as simple as an idea versus action. That's true, but it really is that simple. Leave or stay. But what I'm saying is, like, only you know the relationship. Like, what I say does not matter because you know how much this person made you so happy, or versus how much this person made you so miserable. Like, and this is how you make your decision. It's not. I guess a pro and con list could help you get there, but ultimately, it's you know those good feelings, you know those bad feelings, you know all those feelings in like a regular mundane day with your partner. Is it dreadful? You know, is what I'm saying. You had a point, and I also had a subject to touch on that point. Do you remember?
We was going into the subject 3 of the whole
It wasn't subject 3
of just.
We might need to run back this.
But we can move on to the fact you should really just talk to your partner. You really should communicate. When you do, things happen. You change as a person. You change as a human throughout the relationship. And when those changes happen, even though they're hard, they're uncomfortable, nobody wants to have those conversations. Like I said before, it's important that you do have those conversations. You do push past those feelings because your partner could be on the same page. Your partner could have the same feelings that you're having, but you never know. And your partner could understand where you're coming from, even though they don't have the same feelings you have. But you're never going to be able to navigate those feelings that you have, and you're never going to be able to resolve anything if you don't give your partner a chance to rise to the occasion for you to solve those problems.
Yeah. So.
And I think that the fact that you have kids and the fact that you want to explore, I don't think it's a good time to do a threesome. Because if he's already cheating and you already know that he's a narcissist, I think that if you invite someone else into your relationship at this point, I think it's just going to cause more chaos than it is. Because my thing is, if you want to blow up your relationship, if you want things to get even more toxic, I feel like adding a threesome to that situation is like throwing gasoline on the fire. I feel like you're basically opening yourself up to more situations where, because my thing is, whoever he's hooking up with, if you can't trust him, just y'all two, how can you trust bringing in another girl with you knowing?
Yeah.
You know, because now I'm like, now y'all done did it together. He gonna keep on talking to this girl, and then he gonna be like, well, you brought her into the relationship.
Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. But exactly. Like, he was doing it already by himself, and now you brought the idea of, like, this is okay. This is okay.
I think, to defend whoever wrote this, I think maybe she's coming from, like, hey, you're a sexual person, but I'm sexual. I feel like he's depriving her in this situation. Because my thing is, you're watching porn, your thing, and she's saying, like, hey, I want to reenact some of the scenes. I want these things. I want to have a threesome. I want to explore sexually. But I feel like he's, like, kind of like, actually, like, this is him being selfish because my thing is, he's not even willing to do it with her. He's wanting to do it on his own. And then on top of that, she is willing to switch it up. She's willing to spice it up, and yet you're still trying to keep it like like that doesn't make sense to me. So it's like either you want her or you don't want her, but like like he want his cake and eat it too. And my thing is, she should have her cake and eat it too, if that's the case.
But see, I think that's where we agree and disagree at the same time. Because where you say have her cake and eat it too, if you're saying you want to have this, what you're saying is this man is cheating on me. I want to separate with him, but I also want to have a threesome with him. That's my understanding of the situation, and I think you can do all of that. Have this threesome with him. Give him those divorce papers. Like this is what I wanted from you. Like this is where we're at. This is what I wanted from you. This is what I got. This is what I'm giving you now, which is the divorce papers. And you could fucking do it. You could do that. You could do that.
I think in this case, she would like her man not to be a narcissist, to not be a serial. Like she wants the stars, moon, and the sun, and that's okay. But I don't think she's gonna be able to get it with him, and that's what it comes down to.
Staying with this person would just mean you knowing they're going to cheat. You know.
I mean, and that's what I said. And if you're gonna cheat, at least be a good cheater. If you're gonna cheat, don't have this bitch in my face. Yeah. If you're gonna cheat, don't have nobody coming approaching me. Yeah. They should know that I'm not going nowhere. That you my man. And if they see me in the streets, at least give me respect and kiss my motherfucking ring. Okay? And that's honestly how I feel. There's no other way to feel about it. Like, if you don't have bitches, at least have smart bitches. At least have bitches know not to approach me. Because at the end of the day, if I didn't agree and I didn't think, best believe my man would be at home. And your little sneaky ass better be at home.
I don't know. Like, yes. Like, that's like we're saying is don't let it come back to me. But like,
I say if you're going to accept it. That's only if you're going to accept it. But I think that the healthy option is for this person to leave. I think that this relationship should have been over a little while ago. I feel like if he's not willing to change, if he's not willing to rise to the occasion where you need him to be, friend, you got kids with this man. And your kids is going to be watching what you do. And you don't want to show your kids that you're okay with people doing any and everything into you. You don't want to create a generational curse with just like moving and thinking. You have to put your kids first. And you got to put yourself first. And you're not going to be happy unless a man is willing to do the things that you want him to do. And he has to be willing to do those things. Yeah. And in this case, it doesn't seem like your man is willing to change. It doesn't seem like he wants to change. And it doesn't seem like he's willing to put your family first, you first, or your kids first. And that's a problem. And I think that unfortunately, it's like, you know, that decision is up to you, but I think that you really should like maybe even go to see counseling, see why he wants to cheat, see why he's not willing to change, and also see why you are willing to accept these things. But I think that there's a lot of stuff going on, and you know, I don't have kids. I'm not in your shoes. I can't walk in your shoes. And here at Your Favorite Guncle Podcast, we never judge. So you have to make the best decision for you and your house and your kids. Yeah. So I think that decision is ultimately up to you. But we do have a little game that I want to play with my husband while he's here. Are you down for a little game?
Before this game, I just want to add, if I may.
Go ahead.
Just be ready for like the worst case scenario of like where we're saying of like be respectful if you're going to do this and keep it from me. Like they will keep this from you until they have a second family, and just be ready to adapt to that if the news is ever to come out. Like,
now that's crazy. All right, are you ready for this little game? All right, we're gonna be playing Would You Rather. All right, so I got 5 questions for you. Are you ready?
Hit me.
All right. Would you rather your partner admit every time they lie, or never lie but keep one big secret?
Never lie but keep one big secret. Tell me, or what? Or never lie
but keep one big secret.
And then, or just lie to me.
Like they can tell you every time they lie, or they can keep one big secret. But the secret's huge.
The secret's huge, or they lie to me all the time.
So. They tell you the truth, or they keep one big secret. Every time they lie, they tell you the truth.
If you're telling me the truth, that feels like transparency. And if you're keeping one big secret, I would lie to myself and be like, they're a spy and they have to.
So which one?
One big secret.
All right. Would you rather have boring but faithful partner or exciting one but you can't trust?
Boring, faithful, excited, I can't trust. Boring and faithful because I'm excited.
Would you rather delete your ex's number or your favorite playlist you made together?
If we made the playlist together, I can make that shit. Delete the number.
All right. Would you rather catch your partner cheating or find out through DMs?
Catch him or find out through
Like you catch him in person, or would you rather find out?
Is it on the same day? Which one finds out sooner? Because that one. But if it's happening on the same day,
what you prefer? Would you rather walk in and see your partner cheating physically, or would you rather find out through the DMs? Either one?
Yeah, that would be really hard. Both suck. So neither. But physically, so I know like this is a shadow of a doubt.
Would you rather your spouse be obsessed with porn or be obsessed with themselves?
Themselves.
Why?
Because if they're obsessed with themselves, they'll take care of themselves. And if they take care of themselves, they'll take care of us. And if they're taking care of us, then we're winning.
And that is it for Your Favorite Guncle Podcast. Just remember, guys, love shouldn't hurt. Love shouldn't feel so complicated that you have to choose love or peace. You should be able to love peacefully with your partner. Also, if you have anything that you want to write and or you just want to like, subscribe, and follow, feel free to share to your friends. And also, if you want to come on the podcast, send me a little DM. I love a little guest host. And I want to thank you, my favorite husband, for coming on and guest hosting this complicated situation.
I don't think it was complicated. Leave him, have a threesome, and then leave him. And then all those rapid fire questions I've answered thoroughly.
Exactly. All right, guys. Love you guys. Peace out. That's it. For your favorite.